So
What?
what did you do yesterday, Sharla?
I went with you to a concert in an old Japanese mansion.
Mansion? Would you call it a mansion?
I wouldn't call it a mansion.
Then why'd you call it a
You
mansion?
said it's referred to as a
No,
mansion,
I didn't. I said it's called a.
like a plantation. They're not slave owners. They never were. Were they? Did Japan have slaves?
I don't know if they never did. I'm sure they had serfs, but I don't think they called them serfs. I think they just called them sweet waves. No, it's not a mansion. It's called a kominka.
Big house.
Kominka is Japanese
Real.
for real. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
Kominka is just Japanese for traditional old Japanese home.
Real pretty.
Roll purdy.
Real pretty. Real open.
Super open.
Made for the summer times.
Made for the summer times. Built in a place where they get 4,000 feet of snow every year. So it's super cold, but in the summer it's also really hot. So really tall ceilings, big sliding doors so you can open everything, and there's a nice breeze.
Beautiful breeze.
The breeze was beautiful.
I don't know.
It
Felt nice when it happened.
it was a
I'd call
beautiful
the
breeze.
moment beautiful.
The moment, that one moment.
But I got breeze.
It wasn't much of a breeze.
Well, the fan was nice.
The fan was fantastic, but the Kominka, the actual name of it, is Nangaikan.
You made that up.
No, I didn't. It's really,
Yeah, you
it's
did.
really called
You
that.
just
I did not
Say it
call
again.
Nangaikan.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is owned by. I'm not going to say his name right. Mr. Oshima.
Mr. Oshima?
Mr. Oshima.
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 The man I met when we first got there.
Yeah, exactly. Him.
The guy on the mic that welcomed everyone.
The guy on the mic who we assume welcomed
Hey,
everyone.
Patrick.
Hey, Sharla.
How do you know these people?
Oh, good question.
Mm-hmm.
I teach a English class.
An English class?
Yeah, Anne.
An English class?
I teach an English class.
That's hilarious.
I do. I teach an English class
Yeah.
once a week to a group of not older people. I mean, anybody can do it. Just right now, most of them are older people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can see there's a photo of it. That's
Yeah.
me
Maybe
standing
50s
in
and
front
60s.
of them. Most
And
of them.
You're behind. You're the towering
I'm not a yes. I'm the towering
menace.
giant menace. Just deadly giant. Not menace. So I teach them once a week, and through that, I heard that they were doing the concert this
Yeah.
weekend featuring the Japanese quartet.
No, they were the Biento? Biento.
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 Biento. It's
And the
Spanish
pictures
for
of the house that you see,
wind
the
or up or
concert,
something.
the pictures that you see happening in the house is the same place Patrick teaches.
Yes. So those first pictures, these first pictures, I don't know where the pictures are. The first pictures are just of the house normal when there's not a concert going on.
Yeah.
And then the later pictures when it looks like there's a concert going on, those are the pictures of the concert going on.
We could maybe give our audience a little bit of credit for being intelligent enough to figure it out.
Do we have an audience
No.
for when I listen to this later?
Yeah.
What else? So this was your first time there. What'd you think?
It was gorgeous. Bigger than I thought, but not big enough to be thought of as a mansion, which I thought you said it was.
Nope.
Well,
You're the only person. You said mansion. You said it's a mansion, and
The
now you're
weirdest
saying
part-
it's not a mansion.
it's the biggest Japanese house I've seen. That's a lie. It's the biggest Japanese house apart from the Matsumoto castle. Is that a house?
You just call it the castle isn't a house. It's a castle. I mean, that was literally the castle in Matsumoto was just for defense
just the army was hanging around there.
or whatever. Yeah, warlords.
It was really nice. The wood is super big. I don't know how to talk about homes.
There
There's
was
huge wood beams.
beams. There it is.
Yeah.
Beams and columns. Solid wood.
Solemn wood.
Solid wood. And it's solemn. Well, the house is so old that they didn't like have like, oh, here's an I-beam to support.
How old was it? Yeah.
I think it's like 160 years old.
I was setting you up for a pitching joke.
Not that old for like. I mean, Chicago has buildings that are.
We lived in a building that we live in a.
What?
Drew and Scott live in a building that we used to live in that was more than almost 100 years old. Maybe.
I think it's like 99 years old right now.
Yeah.
But we use brick. They use wood and paper.
Yeah.
So it's surprising when something. He renovated though. Mr. Oshima renovated it. It was his family's home. Actually, in one of the pictures, you can see a bunch of like photographs and some paintings. Maybe they're all photographs along the wall. That's like his family. They were local landowners who, I don't know, had rice fields.
Mm-hmm.
So, wonderful place to have a summer concert. I thought the concert was going to be outside. Actually, I thought it was going to be a barbecue.
Probably because they told you
probably
it was a barbecue.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's a barbecue. That's
AKA there's going to be 3 kinds of tea and some chairs.
AKA Japanese. I think I heard the word barbecue. Still a fun concert though.
Yeah, real nice.
They played mostly Japanese hits from the 60s.
They all sounded alike.
They did. They all sounded really similar.
Yeah, same beat. But everyone was having a good time.
You could tell when like one of the popular ones came up because people would start singing along.
Did you see at least 3 or 4 men that had their eyes closed the whole time?
They were into it.
Maybe.
You think they were asleep?
No, I think they were just so relaxed.
Just really relaxed. They're taking it back to their childhood. Just that classic Japanese. I wish I could even hum one of them. I can't sing any of those songs.
No.
But they started with
2.
They started with 2 different songs. They started with, what was the first one?
Something about love. I recognized it.
It was a 50s song, right?
Yes. And then the other one, what was it?
The other one was Country Road, Take Me Home to the place I belong. Well, now sing it like they sing it, Sharla. And don't be racist.
They were just quieter.
They just said D-D-D.
They didn't say D-D-D. It was still fun. Really good harmonies.
West Virginia. D-D-D-D.
Yeah.
The rest of the audience thought it was the real words. D-D-D. D-D-D.
Yeah, real good harmonies.
And then, actually, we'll play this for you. They sing a little bit of Poof the Magic Dragon.
Yeah.
That's what they say. They even talked about it before. I couldn't quite tell exactly what they were saying, but it was clearly like, hey, Americans, I hope you can understand this.
Yeah.
And then at the end they're like, wakarimasu? Like, did you understand what we said?
Daijobu!
Daijobu!
No, we were like, yeah, it's great, it's wonderful.
Oh, it was great. No, I can't understand.
No, it was good. And then the last song was my favorite, the encore.
Oh, they sang the French. Oh, Sean. Well, we'll just play it. Play it right here.
Yeah. You know, that French song that everyone loves.
If you be quiet, they'll play.
That song. They did a great job.
You mean that's not just the song they play at the end of the second Mr. Bean movie?
I was thinking a Wes Anderson film. I don't know which
You think the Mr. Bean movie's a Wes Anderson film?
Oh my God, if Wes Anderson redid a Bean movie.
Do you think it'd be?
I think it'd be kind of weird, more dry, but really great.
It probably would be good. So Wes Anderson, if you listen to our podcast, please contact Rowan Atkinson and see if you guys can do a movie together.
That's who I meant when I said our fans.
Our
Just
fans,
Wes
just
Anderson.
Wes Anderson
And Mr. Bean. That's what
and
people call
Mr.
him.
Bean.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Oh, I wanted to mention one thing. In the pictures, there's a picture of it looks just like a staff and maybe a garden tool at the end. That's actually like I think he was like said it's like 400-500-year-old spear that his ancestor used when he was in the military. So that's that right there.
Yeah.
Super
What do you
sweet.
say, like 8 feet, 9 feet long?
Super long for
Really
like
cool.
chopping off horse legs or whatever.
Cool. Chopping? Piercing?
It wasn't that sharp. It looked more like
Yeah.
a swinging.
Oh, something you swing. Cool.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But come visit us and we'll show you this house. It's super
That's
cool.
a dare.
That's a dare. I dare you to come see this house.
Punk.
Punk.
Wes Anderson, you
Wes
punk.
Anderson. Anything else, Sharla?
Gosh. I just really like seeing a bunch of older Japanese people enjoying themselves. They danced more than I thought they would. A lot
Really?
of swears. There's a couple sing-along songs. Everyone got pamphlets. So there was a couple, like 3 or 4 Japanese songs that people could sing along with.
There were, I think, 3 songs with words, and then one song actually had sheet music that they handed out, and everyone
was like
sang along.
church
It was
for a
like
minute.
church.
But it was really cool.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I recommend it.
One member of the band wasn't back after intermission, and we think he was drunk.
He kept okay. So the guy on the far right, the tall one, amazing flute player, but he knocked over his mic. I think 2 times. Knocked over the what do you call the jingly jangly chimey things?
Oh, the wind chimes?
You just call it a wind chime? Is it
chimes.
The chimes? Okay. He
Let's call it jingles.
bumped the jinglies. He bumped into those. Forgot some of the words in one of the songs
Sure did.
and didn't even just go. He and then tapped his head I'm
Bless
stupid. I
him.
forgot. And he was also apparently the funny one in the group.
Yeah, Riot. A hit.
One
Yep.
the lady who played the piano in the back. It's
Yes.
hard to see her. You can see her in the picture of the piano. She actually came over at the very beginning and said, "Please enjoy the show."
She sure did.
She did. I didn't even know. I thought
Didn't
she
know who
was.
she was.
Didn't know who she was
Yeah.
at all.
Oh. And then we had the classic hippie. Long hair,
Oh yeah. Hawaii.
butt cut right down the middle, glasses.
I'm sorry. What?
A butt cut?
Oh, his hair.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the lady in the middle who just did vocals. I feel like she sings at a church too.
Yeah, and she had the clickety clacks.
I mean the little shakers that do the
Not shakers. They were click clacks.
not canastas, castanets,
Sure. Click clacks?
like for tango,
Yeah. A lot of instruments. Click clacks, jingles,
click clacks, jingles,
ivory bar
some
slides,
whitey poundy things.
6-string wooden box.
Yeah, a wood plucker. And then you'll see also it's very traditional. You have to take your shoes off, so everyone line their shoes up in the entryway. That was a bit. I'm sure they don't call it like a mud room,
No.
but that's where you that tiny door you have to step through, and then leave your shoes
You think
there.
that's because of the snow?
I have no idea what that's for.
That was weird.
I have no idea why the door is so tiny, and you have to step up like a foot just to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
But we should probably end since that is all the time allowed to us by YouTube.
Okay, bye.